Hello, welcome back to my channel. So you just saw a little montage of what I want my ideal morning routine to look like. I actually did this video a couple years ago when I was still living at home. I watched it yesterday to see what my ideal routine was. A couple years ago, it was to wake up at 9, which is super funny because nowadays I can wake up earlier than 9 because before I believe I only woke up at 10 at the most, and that was kind of like my routine. And waking up at 9 was something that I normally couldn't do, but nowadays I do wake up at 9. Sometimes I wake up at 8 depending on the day. And it was pretty funny to watch it. So if you're interested to see that video, I'll link it up in the cards up above and down below. My home back then was definitely a mess, but it's definitely super cute to rewatch it and to relive those moments. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks in business. I also share a lot of tech, desk, and productivity videos such as this one, so if you're interested in any of that or all of that, make sure you're subscribed. So I got my coffee here. I am in my loungewear. This is what I normally wear when I am working from home. Usually in the videos you see me wearing a sweater, something a lot nicer, but this is how I normally look like. I also have silhouette pants on from Target, and that just keeps me cozy throughout the work day. And yeah. So the montage showed a little bit of what I want to do in a normal morning routine. It is a new year, which means we are gonna start fresh. We're gonna try this again. I will be doing the new morning routine after I come back from my trip, so that's why there is a little bit of missing parts in the montage, so I'm gonna explain a little bit more. So in this video, I woke up at 8. I think the end goal would be waking up at 7. I'm gonna keep waking up at 8 to kind of just ease into it first. Normally I wake up around 9, I think. Or 8:30 depending on the time, but usually I kind of like roll in the bed and look at my phone and stuff like that before I actually physically get up. So hopefully my goal is to actually get out of bed by 8 that I can start doing my morning routine. So my morning routine consists of a couple of things. Obviously you get up and get dressed, you put on your skincare, you brush and wash your face. That's something I do every single day already. But the other things that I want to incorporate is, one was what you saw. I was reading a book. That's something I wanted to do. Even if it's just a 10-minute read or 20-minute read, that would be great. Obviously, I would love to do 30-minute read because obviously you can read a lot more if you read in 30 minutes. Another thing is to do my online courses, whether it's something that's going to help me with my career or with my hobbies. So I do have some for kind of development of social media. I have 2 of those, I believe. And then I also have a bunch of other courses that are like art related, like painting, drawing, and stuff like that. So just want to incorporate those into my morning routine. And I also want to try some sort of journaling, whether it's journaling in the morning or journaling at the end of the night. I used to keep a diary when I was living at home for most of my high school life, and I just love reading it again, and it's just super funny because the weird things you care about in high school is so different than you care about now. And then the last 2 things I want to incorporate in my morning routine is exercise, any type of exercise. Maybe start from 15 minutes and then go to 30 minutes. So it can be anything from exercising up here if I'm just watching some YouTube video, or going downstairs to do the mirror, which is the Lululemon studio thing, or even just going for a walk, which probably is not going to happen because it is super cold here all the time. And even if it's the summertime, it's really hard to walk in my area. So maybe I'll just stick to that for the weekend. And then last but not least is breakfast. That's super important. Eat a bigger breakfast so you'll be energized and ready to go. That's definitely something I incorporated with the hubby way before the holidays, until things got really busy, but I'm definitely gonna get back into that. So those are kind of my goals and where I'm trying to get at with my ideal morning routine. Let me know in the comments down below what your morning routine is looking like, and I hope you enjoyed this part of the video. So my last vlog, I mentioned that we are gonna be traveling, so for the rest of today's little mini vlog, I'm gonna be sharing what I'm bringing to Panama. I'm planning to keep it light and not bring my laptop. I don't want to work. I actually want to kind of enjoy and spend time with family because my parents are also going to be there, so might as well enjoy it. I haven't been to Panama, so I'm super excited to see how it is and see everything that I've heard my uncle talk about. So one of the things I'm planning to bring is my iPad mini. This is going to be the only device other than my phone, obviously, that I will be bringing. So I'm going to see how it works and see if I can do a little bit of work in here. So let me know if you need a mini review on how it is to just rely on an iPad mini for a trip. Even though the iPad mini is really small, it can do a lot. I always use it to kind of read my notes, especially when I'm doing videos like this. So I write everything down on Notion normally through my computer, and then it's easy to cross-reference when I need. You can definitely also digital plan in here. I've also done it a couple of times to test it out. Obviously, it's a little bit smaller in the long run, but I actually don't mind it. It's not like too small, but it definitely works. It's just, for example, having a smaller planner. And right here is my 2024 monthly calendar. That's a freebie that you can get in my freebies page. All you have to do is sign up for my newsletter, which I will link down below for you to check out. You can use it by digital planning, which is like how I'm doing it here, or you can actually just print it out if you're like physical planners like me also. You can print it out and put it on your wall. You can put it on your desk, however you like. So many ways that you can use it, so go check it out if you haven't already. As I mentioned, I want to hang out with family, so I'm still debating if I want to bring my little game console here. This is actually a Miu Mini Plus, which is a game console that has a lot of games in here. There's like thousands and thousands of games. I purchased this with my own money and I've been loving it. I used it a lot when I was in Vancouver during the time it was Christmas and there were a lot of downtime, so I was just playing Pokemon Red in here, which is super cute. The screen is actually a lot bigger than the old console, so it's nice to see it and play with it. So I might bring this because it's nice and compact and small, but I'm still deciding if I want to focus more on just bringing the iPad or also bring this too. I'm still thinking. Now we're going to be talking about the fun portion of this video. So even though I'm not going to be bringing my laptop, the hubby still needs to do his work because he is his own boss and his work is computer. So I got reached out by Maxry to check out their laptop screen extender, which is basically a portable monitor. I've gotten other portable monitors before, especially this screen extender version. I got another one before, but the problem was the hubby's laptop is super thin, so when I put the extender behind his laptop, it will fall backwards because of his laptop is really light. While when I used it with my MacBook, it was fine because my computer is a lot heavier. So when Maxry reached out and I checked out their products, I saw that there was like a kickstand that you can use to help with the monitor, and I thought maybe this would be perfect for the hubby. So I decided to collaborate with them and share with you guys. So the version I got is the S1. Over here it says it's 14 inches, it's 180p, it is 60 hertz, and this is how it looks. Packaging so far looks really good. It's actually pretty heavy, so the problem with these kind of screens is that you want something more lightweight, so we have to check it out what's inside. Maybe there's other things inside, so let's get opening. So this is how it looks. There's a white thing here, and it looks like it comes in a case style thing. Let's take that out. And then we have all the cords in the bottom. We have a USB to USB-C. We have the connecting cord, which is USB-C and USB-C. We have the HDMI and USB-C cord. And then in the bottom we have the instructions. So let's give it a read. So here it is. Let's give a little overview of what it looks. This is, I believe, a little case for it, which I think is really good to protect your monitor, which is nice. And then it also has little handles, which is super cute. And then on this side is a little pocket for you to put a small notebook, some pens, or whatever you need with it. Carrying this is pretty heavy. I believe the one that the hubby has now is a lot lighter, but this one is a screen extender, so that's why it's going to be a little heavier, because there is, instead of one monitor, there is a screen with it. So this is how it looks, which is a pretty nice, actually. Like, pattern on the monitor looks pretty good. Here's the kickstand I was talking to you about. So this is going to be very good for the hubby because his laptop will fall now that it has a little stand here that you can extend like that. Extend it to however you like it, and then it can just sit there and make sure it doesn't fall off. And also the screen will be right next to his other screen, which is good because sometimes he puts his monitor, for example, your laptop's right here and the monitor's over here. Sometimes you have to look a lot, but if it's next to each other, it might be a little bit better to help for that. And then all the ports are over here, which I can see. And then to open it, you can actually extend it and then it will open. And then this is how it looks like on the inside. So this is the screen itself. It's 14-inch. So far it looks pretty good. It has the logo in the front, which is pretty big in my opinion. And then I guess this is where you would attach your laptop on here. His laptop is 16-inch, so I guess it depends on yours laptop. You can clamp it to your laptop depending how big it is, and then I think this is how it kind of stays together. But let's stop talking and let's try it out. Okay, so I got his laptop here. He uses the LG gram in the 16-inch. It's super lightweight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the monitor extender thing. We're gonna open it up first, and then we're gonna go around. It is now attached, which was super easy to attach. And as you see, if I do not have any support, it's just going to flop it. It's not going to be like secured or anything, like you can see it move. So I'm going to go and put the kickstand in the back. So as you see now, it's super secure. He has an extra screen when he needs it. So this is how it looks. And it so far looks pretty good. So we're going to try to connect it. I need to figure out which cord it connects to. Let's plug it in. Looks like it plugged in right away. Right now it's mirroring, but I can fix that and it will not mirror. There we go. It took only one cord, which I'm pretty impressed by. Usually the portable monitors that are not the extending one will have to take a couple of cords. So first you have to charge it, and then the other one will be to connect it. Usually, but yeah, so that is a mini review of this Max Free portable monitor. This is a extender, so it's perfect for those that have a thinner or lighter weight laptop that needs an extender. I also love you don't have to put anything on your laptop, so it just clamps on super easily. You can take it off whenever you want to and put it back in the bag. So I think that's really, really cool. I'll link it down below for you to check out if you're interested. But yeah, the hubby is gonna be very impressed and is gonna love this way more than the one he's currently using. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!